Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video, I wanted to talk about short-term gratification. So, in order to um, get into the details of what we mean by short-term gratification and how it helps us and how it degrades us as human beings, is let's first try to understand the this reality that we are in right now. So in this reality, we find ourselves as a human body and and a human mind with its own ideas and with its own ideologies and a story behind this person that we are experiencing. So we mistakenly consider ourselves as a physical body. So this is a huge mistake that we do from our part, is that we consider ourselves as a physical body and we indulge in the gratification of the physical body. So let's try to see how we indulge in the short-term gratification of the physical body. So here we see that we are falling for these small desires and these um, small pleasures uh, which are supposed to give us a momentarily feeling of happiness or related joy. And soon after this pleasure subsides and this happiness and this related joy subsides, there's a low point in our lives, or in our experience there is a low point. So so what is the aim of uh, this indulgence in the pleasure? So we see that the aim here is to gain a momentarily feeling of happiness. First of all, it's important to understand that happiness is only momentarily every time. Uh, uh, we're, we should not be seeking happiness, because it's only going to last you for a moment, for a certain moment, for an hour, for 2 hours, or maybe 3 hours. But it's eventually going to subside. But this seeking for this elated joy and this happiness will lead you to to things and places uh, where you are being depleted of your energy. So so first you experience happiness when you eat a piece of candy or sugar, and then you find that it doesn't. You want more. You want to prolong the feeling of happiness, or the elated joy, or whatever this good feeling was. You want to prolong it, and then you move on from sugar to some other thing, tea maybe, or maybe watching a cartoon can give you this moment of losing yourself into this imaginative world, and momentarily forgetting that forgetting the realness of the world for a moment. Then you move on and move on, and as you grow old, you you find yourself having accumulated all these habits, which are leading you towards something that is certainly not what you should be doing, in the sense that you are chasing this momentarily feeling of happiness or ecstasy or whatever it may be, uh, which is obviously momentarily. So again, I want to come back to this theory, or this idea that you are not the body. You are not the body. So you're not the body. Your actions and your indulgences and your inclinations are going to last even after this physical body is shed. And you, what you call yourself and what you call your personality is basically a continuum of impressions and of feelings and of actions that you had performed at some point. Right now, you are your whole personality is a continuum of impressions of samskaras, and these samskaras have either led you towards bad habits or good habits. At the end of the day, everything must go, but let's look at how we can change our perspective from gaining short-term gratification to looking forward to long-term gratification, which is not is not for those who are seeking happiness. It's for those who are seeking contentment in life, seeking satisfaction, seeking enlightenment, and seeking truth, seeking a state of higher consciousness. It's for those you may not, and in this path of long-term gratification, you may not feel happy or a little joy all the time. In fact, all these impressions that you have gathered in your heart are going to come up. Different aspects of it, different aspects of your personality are going to show up, and you will have to deal with them with courage and with patience and contentment. So this change in mindset from short-term gratification, that is, okay, maybe we're not going to live tomorrow, right? We don't know about that, so maybe we should just indulge this act of happiness. And you have been doing this because you have associated yourself with the physical body and thinking that death is going to somehow um, uh, be an escape or a void from this realm. Actually, death is just going to be a forgetfulness of the physical body. It's not going to be. Um, it's not going to be a vanishing point where you go into this void or forget everything and all your actions are now gone and all your deeds are now unaccountable. No, this is a huge misconception. uh, I just need people to understand this, and because I was in this huge misconception that I am a physical body and I can indulge in the acts of small short-term gratifying pleasures just because I'm going to die tomorrow. Uh, so when we shift our perspective from looking at short-term rewards and move our perspective towards long-term rewards, or uh, in fact move our perspective towards rewardlessness, that is, not even looking at the long-term gratification and gratification of any kind. This is going to be achieved through a state of higher consciousness where you are able to see and be aware of your physical body, of your subtle body, and of your mental body. Uh, you're going to try to understand the patterns of these bodies that we are finding ourselves in. You're going to find that in the morning when you wake up, you have a lot of energy. So this pattern uh, and this awareness of this energy is going to lead you towards changing this energy and changing this pattern of using this energy, especially when you wake up in the morning. Um, and you can also apply this towards sleep and the things that happen to you in a sleep. You can make your dreams more peaceful and more joyous, and wake up refreshed, wake up happy, and be full of energy when you wake up. And this is done only when you see your subtle body and you see that you are not the physical body, and you're not indulging in the pleasures of the physical body or even the subtle body. And then you are being in a state of higher consciousness where you are able to see these patterns of your physical body, of your subtle body, and your mental body, and you are able to sublimate your energy. You're able to move your energy towards things that are in line with your purpose and in line with with your passion, which is the highest passion, is to realize God, is to understand who we are in this world. But of course, if we all have passions and desires that are linked to this physical world and linked to the subtle world, and we can accomplish these desires and these passions by realizing our identity that is beyond our mental body, beyond our physical body, and beyond our subtle body, and actually use these bodies as instruments rather than falling for the small traps and the small desires that your mind tries to grab you into. This is how you get away from um, falling for short-term gratification and looking for long-term gratification, and eventually going beyond it and doing things um, for God, for the universe. Every action will be turned into this peaceful action that is in itself complete. It's not You're not doing things for gaining a certain reward at the end of the day, or at the end of your life, or you're not doing good deeds to get something out of them. Eventually, you are not you're not exercising, or you're not maintaining your physical body to gain a reward after a year or 2 years. In fact, the whole action is complete in itself, and it's you're exercising or you're practicing meditation or practicing prayer to give it to God, and not to grat- to feel gratitude towards the thing that you have been given, and not to earn some reward later on in this life. So this shift in mindset is really a big step that will happen eventually in the spiritual path, as long as you stick to it. And this shift will obviously not give you any rewards. It will not give you any reputation, or it won't give you any. Uh, Obviously, you will find yourself accomplishing a lot of your desires and a lot of your passions, but eventually you will reach a state when all these rewards and all these passions are momentarily satisfying, and they don't last and don't give you the everlasting contentment that we all are deeply seeking, that our souls are seeking. Our souls are seeking a union with the oversoul, with God, and that is the main purpose of the soul in this body, is to dissolve itself into the oversoul and into the soul of God. And only when you dissolve yourself into the soul of God and into the oversoul, um, and realize your true nature as oneness, you will only then you will find contentment in life. Only then will you do things as if you're doing it for yourself and not for others, or not for gaining any rewards. So this is my take on short-term gratification, and how I battled with short-term gratification was just realizing the illusionariness of the whole act that I was performing to gain this short-term and gratification. It was momentary, momentary, and as soon as this act was done, um, I was back again to square zero, or back again to the root. And the constant repetition of the act was just at some point just led me to understand deeply that is just illusory and temporary, and eventually I'll have to move on from gaining temporary and momentary happiness to uh, seeking something that is lasting, and seeking something that is satisfactory. So thank you for watching this video. um, Thank you for watching this video. If you're um, watching this for the first time, then uh, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel and give it a like, and that just gives me encouragement to post more videos. And be sure to check out my other videos that I'll be posting here on my channel.